Alright, welcome back to the series with Kazaghal. I haven't played him in a bit, but I felt like doing an episode real quick. I'm not sure if I'll do more than that after, but we'll see. I'm actually tempted to do a couple different of the older characters, get an extra episode in for each of them kind of thing, but not entirely sure just yet. Was thinking about like playing the game, and I was like, you know what, I kind of want to play Kazaghal. And I was even thinking about Lorethiel. It'd be fun to get back to him. Maybe Dueling too, but since I'm doing another Hunter, I'm not as sure. I'll probably do another episode of Lore 2 soonish, but we'll see on that one. The other reason why I'm doing this is because I still haven't completely settled on what I'm doing for Warlock-wise, but I'm pretty sure I've decided on actually starting up a Warlock, the Forsaken Warlock I was talking about. And that will be coming soon. The reason why I ultimately decided on that, is simply because I just kind of want to, personally. Like, I was thinking of if I should or shouldn't the entire time, and I was very 50-50 on it for so long, but I was like, what about, if I want to play the character, then why not, you know? Plus, the other reason why I decided on doing it, I'm pretty sure, even if I decide against doing the character too for some damned reason, is the fact that I don't have any other Forsaken characters I have planned on doing. Maybe I'll do the Hunter at some point, but I don't even have any ideas for that. So I'm not sure what's going to happen. I have no idea what's going to happen in that case, so we'll see. But the other thing I decided on is, it's not just that I'm going to do my Warlock. I'm probably going to also do the High Elf Priest at the same time. If I don't do the High Elf Priest, then it's because I've decided to do my Night Elf Priest. I'm gonna have two new characters coming, more or less. So I do want to get the feel for the Priest, and I want to start up my new Warlock. But that is not either of those characters. This is Kazaghal, my character that can only equip what he can make. And I'm pretty sure he was up to... Well, I mean, he can make that from what I remember, but the one I have on is better still. Yeah. Ruined Copper Breastplate? 4 and 3. It's weird that that is better than that, but whatever. Armor-wise, the Iron Forged Breastplate's better, but stat-wise, this one gives one more strength, which I need more, so... I'm just gonna assume this character is pretty much all good. I was thinking about starting up this quest off-screen, but... I was gonna do the quest on-screen no matter what, but reading it, since there's a time... on it, I was thinking it would be a bad idea doing that. So, in this episode, I'll primarily focus on doing Daryl the Youngling's hunting quests. I know there's a couple of them at least, I'm pretty sure. So, and after that, we'll see. I'm pretty sure that opens up some quests from Viren Swiftwind, which I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that or not. I'll think about that one, but after I'm done with the Hunter quest, I'm probably going to make my way up to the Stone Rot Dam and do the quest up there. That's the idea for this episode. I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, a Hunter's Boast. Think you can match wits with Daryl the Bold, eh? I should think not. Of course, you're more than welcome to try. Here's a challenge that should prove to be above your ability, so don't feel too bad if you can't face up to it. A flock of buzzards has nested here in Loch Modan. Why don't you try to take down some of the beasts? Tell you what, if you meet my challenge in 15 minutes, I'll give you my bow or a gun. It seems you haven't much to lose anyways.
Have a good one.
I can't use either of them anyways, so... Yeah. What was another thing I was thinking? Oh yeah, my, do I have buffs on this character? No. No? No. Yeah. Even though the sun's not on this window, it's a little bright from my right, so I had to just adjust the curtain real quick. But yeah. And the reason why I'm not doing Lork with this one is just because, well, it's more of a, I'm just in the mood for the other characters more so right now. I guess I have to go all the way over here for it. There's one. But I'm trying to figure out how I want to start the next recording with Lork. He's definitely not done yet anyways. Well, none of my characters are ever done, even if I haven't played them in a year. like Lorethiel. Oh yeah, I forgot about these stamina. Yeah, whatever. Because I'm pretty sure I'm sending Lork to the Barrens, at least for a little bit, but I'm not sure exactly what quest I'm gonna do there. So I'm kind of thinking on him for a little bit. But I still have another video going up in 2 days, I believe. Today's the 1st or 2nd? 1st, so 2 days from now. And I also have another video that's coming up in a week after that, so I don't have to do anything work-wise right now. Plus, I'm not sure. I'm not gonna do a new day for each World of Warcraft character. Or at least, no, that's not the plan right now. Unless I only play this game, and nothing else. Because I'm probably going to. I'm probably gonna do 3 slots. I think if I'm doing multiple characters, but I might keep it down to 2 slots, since I don't know what I'm doing with Arisandra yet. It will also give me a chance to get a little bit through. Well, Lork for one, but if I start up the Warlock and the Priest, it'll give me time to actually get recordings for both of them up. Forgot about the vein over there. Can't move my chair much, but that should be fine. Usually in the middle of the game I don't do it too much. I'll lean back at most probably. But my cat's sleeping pretty much right behind it. There you go. Oh, okay. Go up to these ones first. Yep. So I have a couple characters planned. I am tempted to do the Night Elf. The only whether I do the I have an idea for the Night Elf, and I might just do the Night Elf Priest instead of the High Elf Priest. But that's one thing I gotta decide on for the Priest. But in any case, I'm gonna do another Priest character. I might even do both still, anyways. Oh, I keep forgetting about the damn copper. It's just copper, whatever. I think that guy went for it anyways. What was it? So I also found out, and I'm still gonna do the combination. I think I mentioned this. When it comes to doing the Night Elf, I'm doing a combination of a hunter and priest to pretty much make up for the fact that she is a priestess of the moon, and they usually do train with archery. But one thing I did learn with Turtle WoW is that they actually can equip bows. Night Elves only though. But still, I think I'm gonna do a Night Elf character, a hunter character at the side at some point. Not long after. Hang on, let me actually turn this in. Hello. What? Success? Take it from me, Kazaghal. You don't let it get to your head. I mean, any unshaven boy with a bow could have killed such small specimens. And I hope you don't enjoy killing the buzzards so much. Yes, you wouldn't want them to become extinct. Well, never let it be said that Daryl the Bold would not hold to his word. Kazaghal, is it? I could tell you're bursting with pride over completing the first test. As I told you before, it's no large feat. You should try your hand at boar hunting. Trust me, this is no Coldridge Valley boar hunt, so you'd best have a care with them. I'll give you just 12 minutes this time. Don't feel bad if you fail. I'd give you the shirt off my back if you succeeded. Have I ever related to you the story of how I received my famous scar? No? It was 2 years ago. See, crap. I can't equip either of those, so whatever. Move you up there, but even if I don't cook it myself, I'm probably going to. Oh, this character has 8 gold. Forgot how much money I made on him because I'm not. I can't really buy anything and use it. I might actually send those eggs to Lork or one of my new characters. So we'll say this: I have to recreate my Night Elf character because one of the reasons why I haven't done the character yet is because I just don't have a name I like. I had names I had like. I'd created the characters ahead of time and chosen a name, but I didn't really like the name a whole lot. Although I might still go with it or go with a similar name. So that is the reason why those characters haven't started. And I was putting them off until I was in the mood for them more anyways, and I'm kind of am, but I don't know. That's why I'm probably gonna have multiple new characters coming up. I'm also not sure if I'll stream the beginnings of them or not. I might do it anyways, honestly, just so I could have a little bit more content going up, but then any others are just going to be going to be recorded. At the very least, I think I'll stream the starting zones, maybe a little past it. Is it the mangy ones? I don't think it is. Yeah, Elder, that's what I figured. Elders, oh, there's an Elder one right there. God damn it. Whatever. How many do I need to kill? 5. Okay. Guess my cat moved. Okay, she's... Yeah, she's a different part of the room, sort of. She's in the doorway. Oh yeah, I forgot. Get drunk. But yeah, so a couple of different characters planned. Also, before I forget to talk about it, which I don't know how I haven't brought it up yet. Yesterday we were out of internet pretty much the entire day. I think it was around noon. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Food there. Oh, come on, cat. Just because it's called a mouse doesn't mean you freaking knock it over. Alright. Not the one I'm playing with, obviously. That would have been very noticeable on the screen. The second mouse on my second computer. But yeah, so the internet was down all day yesterday. And there weren't really any games I was thinking I'd want to record. I started doing a Hearts of Iron one, but my heart wasn't in it, so I just kind of like stopped playing. Plus it was so I was trying to do one of the bigger factions at the beginning, so it was taking quite a bit of time just to get it set up in a way I like, so. And I'm sure, if anyone's watching Sniper Elite, they're probably asking, what about that one? I don't fucking know why, but Sniper Elite 4, apparently I could not start, even though I had it installed on my computer. It said something about, like, I had to go online for a DX11 or something. It sounded like bullshit, and I really wish I took a screenshot of it, because I realized after the fact that it might be, for a single-player game, to make me need to connect online. Like, if I had to install the game, that would have been one thing. So that was actually the whole like online versus offline thing is actually why I was like very slow about getting into Steam a long time ago. Because back then I just thought it was a. Is there no more boars over here? Oh, hang on. Is he? Yeah, he's mining the copper. He's not even mining the tin. But the other. Oh, that might be inside actually. Jesus Christ, this is out of the way. Sorry, we're both doing it. Whatever. I'm not gonna worry myself too much about that. Put the meat down here. Oh, they're running for their lives. But yeah, so maybe I could try. Maybe I could put Steam into offline mode and see what it says, just so I can put more. I could say more of a. Well, give the exact error message or whatever. It didn't make any sense to me. Because originally I was waiting for it to cool off because it was kind of warm yesterday, and around the time I was eating dinner, it was like, well, after dinner, not at the time I was eating dinner. It was like 7, 8 o'clock kind of thing. I came upstairs to come, and I came back on my computer, went to go play it, and it was like, nope, you can't play this crap. You have to be online to use DX11, whatever the fuck. I have no idea. I think maybe I had to like verify the file or something, and because I was offline, it wasn't working. I don't know. If I had the exact error message, maybe I could post it later, but I don't think anyone really cares too much. But Yesterday would have been a good day for it, and I probably would have recorded at least 1 or 2. Jesus Christ. I actually need to focus on finding this damn boar. Okay, they're respawning behind. Luckily, boars aren't really targeted by people that don't have a, ooh, dust. Can't really see it, but this part of my screen is very dusty, apparently. I didn't notice it until just now. But yeah. My cat is moving around quite a bit. Not energetically wise, just going from spot to spot. But yeah, so I couldn't play Sniper Elite. A couple other games that I was thinking of. First of all, and honestly, maybe I should have done this because I have been thinking about playing it because I'm in the Star Wars mood, is Knights of the Old Republic. The other Star Wars game I wanted to play is something I'm not so much waiting on, so much as I wanted to stream those games. The Jedi Knight series. And it's probably, I say stream. It's most likely going to get streamed. It's not a certainty either. Possibilities are that, well, to start off, if I were to do the Jedi Knight series, I'm going to start with the games I never even played yet. The old ones. And that is I think it was Dark Forces 2, and another one. I can't remember what it was. The only ones I've ever played myself were Jedi Outcast and Jedi Academy. Some of my absolute favorite games, best games I've ever played in my life. I would say top 10. I'll probably combine them into one because even though they have their differences, I will definitely say I think it's probably better for them to share a spot. But maybe at some point I make like a list of my favorite games. But
hey there.
You seem a bit worse for wear. No doubt the boars gave you some trouble, hmm? No worries, I will be discreet about your struggle. I can imagine how hard it must be for you without the accusations of waggling tongues. Oh, you managed to kill the boars? Well, that is to say, I'm not surprised. Any child could have bet? What bet?
See you around.
No other quest for him? I thought he gave one more. Sorry. But this is when Viren gives me the quest to kill Old Sudi. I will pick it up, but I'm not saying I'm going to do it in this recording. Viren's Revenge. I don't suppose you'd be interested in a little payback for his boldness. Daryl does have some skill, it pains me to say. A year ago, a large bear had been the target of the Farstrider Lodge, but none of the hunters had any luck with him. So Daryl thought he'd try his hand against him. All he had to show for his effort was that ugly scar over his eye. Kill the bear, and I'm sure even Daryl would be speechless for once. The bear, Old Sudi, could be found around his lair in the hills over Thelsamar. It's a yellow leaf. Maybe it is worth trying. Oh, this is the quest. This is the thing I forgot about. No, well. All right, so oh, hang on. I want to clear up the space. Cooking wise, gonna make anything? No, unless I get bear meat and spider ichor. Yeah. They have their uses though. I'm gonna hold on to the rest of the stuff for now. But yeah, so what was I saying? But yeah, so at some point I'm gonna do the Jedi Knight series. I'm probably gonna I'm gonna probably treat them as I do. I'm thinking I'm gonna treat the Call of Duty single player games as well as how I'm treating Halo. But I'm not 100% sure about that yet. But that's not like exactly something I'm planning on just yet. If I decided to record it and I had those games installed, maybe I would have played them yesterday. But oh yeah, Knights of the Old Republic. So the idea with that one, when I was in the mood for Star Wars, was to play that again. That was going to be a recorded game, a playthrough. And I did bring it up kind of offhand in one of my previous recordings. I forget what character, probably Lork, I think. And I think on that one, alright, so I was gonna do 2 different characters, but I think I'm gonna do 3. And the first one I'm gonna do is gonna be more of a neutral, just my playthrough of it, whereas the other 2 are gonna be like hyper good and hyper bad. The neutral one's gonna be more, it's gonna be a little selfish, I guess, but meh, whatever. It doesn't matter. I could talk about my ideas for what I'm doing on that one later when I actually play them. But the reason I didn't end up doing it, first of all, I forgot I had it installed on this computer still. Otherwise, I probably would have played it. I realized it this morning, actually, or maybe late last night. I don't remember. But on my second computer is where I'm actually planning to play it, but I don't have OBS, my recording software, installed on there. If I did, maybe I would have laid on my bed and just played that yesterday. Would have had to move my. I would definitely say whatever I record on that computer probably won't be as good audio-wise. Well, I say audio-wise. What I more mean is microphone-wise, because I'm probably going to be using my headset microphone rather than my HyperX microphone. So the microphone audio will be different, but I don't think it'll be that bad. Honestly, I think before I do anything on that computer, recording purposes wise, I'll probably. Oh, I guess my cat's back. I'll probably test it out on my own time just to see how it sounds. Baby girl. But yeah. I hope there wasn't a quest that sent me to Stone Rock, because otherwise I'm completely skipping it. Apparently. But yeah. Otherwise I probably would have played it yesterday too on here. But like I said, Sniper Elite didn't work. I was thinking I was going to do Knights of the Old Republic if I had OBS on the other computer, or if I had the, or if I'd remember that I do have the game installed on here. For some reason, I don't know why I haven't installed on here. I moved this to that one because I could play it just fine with the wireless keyboard and mouse I have on that one. Well, wired mouse anyways, but the I can use my wireless mouse I have on this computer on that one pretty easily anyways, and that's what I was going to move it to. Whereas keyboard wise, the wireless one is an older one, meaning that there's a delay movement wise, so it doesn't really interact very well. But it works actually fairly well for Knights of the Republic, because I did play it a little bit, just a starting mission though. Just wanted to try it out. But, so that one, it might be a possibility in the near future as well. What was it? Oh yeah, so for other games I was tempted to play. Like I said, Hearts of Iron I brought up already. I just couldn't get into it. I was thinking Mountain Blade possibly, but Bannerlord I'm putting off, and I wasn't thinking I was going to play record Warband at all. At least not anytime soon. If I were to record Warband, it'd be one of the mods. And one of the mods is actually what I played in my own time, but I wasn't feeling that one either, so.
Okay.
Myself a second. Sorry. Need some water. A dark threat looms. I think the Star of Someone is concerned about the well-being of the dam. First the destruction of the Thandal Spend, and then the pillaging of Dun Morogh. I have no doubt that the dam will be the target of the next Dark Iron threat. Most of the security detail here was reassigned to the Alliance front, including my top inspector. That's why I need you, Kazaghal. I spotted some Dark Iron sappers milling about the eastern ramp of the dam. Investigate the area and bring back a clue. Ooh, wasn't there another quest that's supposed to have me over here? I think I'm remembering about it now. Oh, hi baby girl. You gonna go enjoy the window? The rather warm and sunny window? Or are you gonna just be around here?
How are ya?
Alright, okay, nothing. Sorry for wasting that time there. Other game-wise, there's other games I didn't really feel like recording. Like, I tried playing Civilization 6, not 7, I still don't own that one. But I wasn't feeling that one either, even just playing it, so. And then Rome Total War I didn't try. I think I'm just not in like a strategy mood. It's either RPGs or a shooter. I love you, baby girl. You don't need to be right in front of my monitor though, babies. Love you, little sweetheart. Can't wait to start working. I actually have an interview with another place on Thursday, because the place I previously interviewed for that I thought it went well for, I've been somewhat passed over. It's not a straight out rejection, but they have other people they prefer over me, they were saying, so, well, that's putting it in my own words, but still. Which was very, very unfortunate. This other one I have an interview for, I am hoping I get the job for. It has good benefits and I would have full-time hours and it's good pay. It's not exactly the job I was hoping for, of course, but it's whatever. There's another job I'm just going to push for as well. But if I get the one I go in for an interview for on Thursday, then I'm not going to complain. I want to work more than anything else, so I want to get money again. I want to be. But the thing is, like, it's a decent drive. For the other job I wanted to get, any of the jobs I'm going to get are most likely going to be good, are going to be a decent drive. So that was Insurgents. I need to be over here, not making that mistake again. The suspicious-looking barrel contains a strange-smelling powder. Take a sample of the strange-smelling powder. Isn't there supposed to be a zapper over here? Or is it the fact that they haven't respawned yet? It's probably that. But yeah. Hang on a second. Oh, okay. I guess when I'm done here in Stone Morogh, I'm actually going to make my way to Algaz Station. Or wherever he is. If I can even remember that. Yeah. Oh well. But yep. So, hopefully I get the job. I'm not oh, so what I was saying was like hours wise. It does seem like it's not like set hours, just set hours per week. And I'd rather work less days and more hours per day than what it seems like I'm going to be working. So I'm not overly excited about that, because it's gonna be a good amount of gas I'm using every day just to drive to and from it. If the hours aren't worth it, I might not even take the job at that point. But since it's not set hours, but they're going to be longer hours per day. But I'm not really saying I'm not going to take the job unless I really get bad news at the actual interview, if I can even get the job at that point.
What's on your mind?
Did you happen to discover any clues, Kazaghal? This is an alarming discovery, to say the least. If my suspicions are correct, this is some type of explosive powder. This must be analyzed by an explosives expert, so we know just what we're dealing with here. Ashon Stonesmirk was assigned to the regiment guarding Dun Morogh in the Thandal span. I need you to make a grave and perilous journey, Kazaghal. Travel through the Algaz Gate. Follow the road through the wetlands and seek out Stonesmirk and Dun Morogh. Heed my advice, stick to the roads and stop for nothing.
Get her back.
So I know it's in the wetlands. Where in the wetlands? Because he says Dun Morogh. So I do remember doing this quest, but I'm trying to remember where he is. He could just be at the entrance of it, and in that case, I don't have to worry about it. I'm probably gonna turn in the other quest while I'm going over here. But yeah, but depending on no matter what they tell me, if I can get the job, I'm probably gonna take it simply because I do need the. I do want to start working again. I hate that I've been sitting on my butt for so long, more or less. So, I want to make money again so much. So, at the very least, I'll probably take the job, at least for a while. If I can get a better job, I'll probably take it at that point. But, yeah. That's about all I'm going to say. The other job might be a bit better that I'm also hoping for, so. We'll see, we'll see. Oh wait, Dun Morogh. This isn't Dun Morogh. This is Dun Algaz, isn't it? Dun Morogh. Oh my God, Dun Morogh is all the way up there. I forgot about that crap. All right. Damn it! I forgot about this part of the quest. All right, I'm gonna turn this quest in, and then I'm gonna cut it to when I make my way over there. I might pick up that quest over there though too. We'll see. Yeah.
How are you? You got my attention.
You come all the way from Stormwind? I hear it's getting dicey down there in the Hinterlands with brigands and orcs running about. A perfect place for a warrior to prove his worth. Aha, so Grimman finally finished my axe. I can't wait to try it against some trogs and kobolds. Many thanks, Kazaghal. It was a long distance to travel for this delivery. Here are some coins for your efforts.
Very good.
Alright, so let us take a look at the guy over here. Yeah. So if I get the job, I'll probably be recording a lot less frequently, depending on how many days of work how many days a week I'm working. Yeah. But I could continue talking after. Actually, I could probably do. Hang on. Let me see what this. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna read this. I'm actually gonna keep it on camera for now. The Elgaz Gauntlet. Orcs of the Dragon Maw clan have a haven in the Wetlands, and now they have expanded into Dun Algaz. We can't let them keep their foothold here or in Loch Modan. Or Loch Modan will be cut off from Menethil Harbor, our port and stronghold in the Wetlands. Break through Dun Algaz in the Wetlands beyond and kill some orcs for good measure. Report to Valstag Ironjaw in Menethil Harbor. Menethil is through Dun Algaz, then north along the road, then west at the fort. We're counting on you, Kazaghal. Do not fail. So this episode will be a bit all over the place, unfortunately. Since I'm doing a bit of walking, even on camera, I'll probably make sure this video is a bit longer. But more than that, most likely, like I said, I'll probably cut out part of the journey. Since I'm going to be going here and there, I'm probably going to cut off the journeys to both. But the journey from like Far Started Lodge to the dam to here where I'm fighting should all be in. Unless it really gets that long for some reason, but it shouldn't be. Time to kill some Dragon Maw. They're going to be a bit tougher, actually. Oh. Hello, level 21 Icarios. Human Paladin and partner Greenblood, a level 19 Human Warrior. Jesus Christ. And, oh, that's the same one. There's 3 people. Artist BS. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I'm going to have to be the one that goes in here. This place is almost always filled with people. Oh, God. I forgot, I am a warrior now. I could survive these hits for quite a bit. That's the thing about playing squishier characters for so long. You get used to dying very quickly if you don't have anything. Well, especially if you're the one being targeted. Don't get me wrong, it is a little close, but that's because I also didn't charge in first, stunning them and gaining some extra rage. That would have made a difference. Alright, let's do that. But yeah, so... Oh, what was I talking about? I was talking about work, but I don't think there's anything else about that. We'll see how it is once I start at the job. I don't know exactly what it's going to look like if I get that one. It's not a certainty I'm going to get it, so there's not really much of a reason to worry about it just yet. I could even be wrong about what I'm worried about, like I said, so. He's all ding level 20 on this character today. Oh, in this video, I mean. Miss? Jesus Christ. Okay. Really? That guy was more accurate. Also, let's clear some space by eating this one up. But yeah, she's in the doorway again. She likes laying over there recently. What the? Okay. Oh my God, that's 3 knockdowns. Can you guys stop that bullshit? 4! Come, stop doing that shit. Oh my God, I did hamstring. Oh my God. I'm dead. Who pulled all these guys? What the fuck happened? You piece of shit. Oh God. Please, where are you gonna put me? Oh. God damn it. Well, this is really obnoxious. I don't think anyone's up here. Nobody else comes up here except for my, well, obviously me, but my Meme likes coming up here, and my Uncle Ben likes coming up here to see the cat. Both of them like to come up here to see the cat. My Meme is more often, but she's at the store right now. It won't be here for, won't be home for a while. My Uncle Ben's, I think, at work right now. I didn't even check, but I'm pretty sure he's at work. Oh yeah. What was it though? I really wish the first job pulled through, because 3 days a week, 12-hour shifts would be exhausting on those days, but it would have been super nice. Like it'd be a lot easier on the gas, and I'd have a few days off. I'm really hoping something changes and I am able to get the job, because I will probably leave whatever job I do end up getting for it. But probably not a good thing to say out loud, but Jesus Christ, this is why I didn't want to die. Forgot about Thelgen Rock. There's the entrance. But yeah, so getting off the job topic, I was saying how I already talked about how yesterday I lost internet pretty much the entire day, and I was very bored. I didn't have much to play or do. I ended up watching a movie last night, and as soon as I was done with the movie, I think the internet came back, because I was checking it pretty much more or less every 10-15 minutes. But what was it? Because it went down around noon, I think, from what I remember, maybe 12:30ish, and we didn't get back till 10:30 last night, so 10 hours. The what was it? I was trying to use the data on my phone so I could keep up on what they were up to. Apparently, they just had quite a few different issues. They had one issue. The original thing they thought they just needed to fix would have had it up around like 6-7 o'clock, but because they figured it out at 4:30, they had an idea that it was gonna be up for 6-7 o'clock. That didn't work out, obviously. And then when they realized that there was more than just that one thing wrong, they had no idea when it was going to be up. And then about 9 something, they said that it was going to be working again, I guess. But they knew it was going to be working between 10 and 11. But I couldn't see that one because I tried to check in and I could not get access. I need to get as close to this edge as I can. Yeah, man. This area is kind of a bit of a death trap, I will say. Paladin will have a much easier time than I would, though, I will say. Not that this is why I wish I had a ranged weapon, but unless blacksmithing gets throwing weapons, which would be awesome, I'm not going to be able to get it. Oh crap, there's another one. Come on. You're not staying there. Not if I have anything to say about it. I do like going up against orcs, I will say. It's one of my favorite enemies to fight usually. Which is another reason why I like being in the Alliance. Because disregarding the fact that you don't really have Horde versus Alliance too often outside of the you get a lot of you have to fight a lot of orcs when you're in the Alliance because of the Black Rocks and Dragon Maw. Is there one there? No. Oh, so I can't charge you, but you were able to do that crap? Screw you. 2 parries. 3 parries. 4 attempts was what it took. Oh. I will definitely say respawn timer is horrid. I always remember. I did forget about that a little bit. Probably why the guy ended up fighting more than he intended to. Anything that knocks you down like that is just obnoxious. Seriously. Oh, he's a warrior as well. He could probably handle 2 of them anyways, but You guys aren't giving me any. Oh, hello, solid chest. Ooh, snap fine watermelon. Oh, yeah, I gotta make sure I don't equip that. Light bow. I might be able to sell that for something, but everything's more or less sold. It wasn't very good. Oh, what was the watermelon? Hang on a second. 552. Okay, that's why I healed up so quickly. Yeah, they really do respawn quickly. Either or this one killed the guy that I was attacking. Two more grunts and 4 more scouts after this. I wonder if there's... I think there's more going down now, guys, but I can't remember for sure. I wasn't even paying attention to that. I forgot that was that close. So I don't remember what I was doing entirely. Oh, I already went through those. Improved shouts? Why am I not been shouting? Oh, because I put it... I forgot about that one. Whoops. That explains why I forgot about the other buffs. Oh well. I think that would be very helpful for getting out of a situation. But I think I'm going to do improved shouts. And I'm going to try to actually remember to use the damn thing. Really? Yeah, whatever. Alright, so I need scouts. There's 2 scouts over there. I might be able to take on both scouts. I think scouts are generally weaker. But is there a scout over here? God damn it. I wasn't expecting to aggro it already. Oh, I still need 3 more of those. I'm getting my hits in a little bit more. So oh crap. Alright. Thought he was about to get me killed. Grunt. It's also a grunt. I would love it if they respawn over here more. They are. Good. There's another scout right here. Good. Oh, you're going way too quickly. Jesus Christ. That's not good. That's not fun. That is not fun. Just die already. You're literally going to the nearest person. Oh, I hate you guys. I always knew I had a reason I hated orcs. Jerks. Oh god, that was so damn close. Come on. You are not screwing me out of loot. Maybe you are. Hang on. Jesus Christ. Alright. Oh god. I always forget how much I hate fighting these guys over here. Ooh. Oh, that's an oath dragon, ma. Maybe I should have actually been coming through here. I'll say this, I don't really need to do anything else on camera, so in case I die, I'm just gonna kind of end it here. I'm gonna put a cut in the video here, and you won't have to watch me suffer. So when I get back, I'm not sure which one I'll be at. I'll probably figure it out by the time I die and come back on the other side of Dun Morogh. I'm either gonna go to Menethil or Dun Morogh, and then I'll do the other one after. Alright. I just want to say this now. I don't know what just happened. I know I pressed the right button, but apparently OBS didn't record it. So I just turned in the quest up at the guy over there. I'll just say the quest I got from him after back, because this is the quest that will be taking me back to Wetlands after I go to Menethil Harbor. Again, I don't know what happened. I didn't check OBS to make sure it was actually recording. I just pressed the button like I normally did and just assumed it was, but apparently I shouldn't do that. But apparently don't think I pressed the wrong button the first time, but I might have pressed a different button before pressing it, and it tried to make me broadcast. And since it was trying to do something else, whatever the reason, it just didn't record. But so I'm just gonna read off this next quest. This ain't no ordinary blast powder. Look at the tiny silver crystals and the distinct smell. Why, it's clear as daylight that this is Seaphorium powder. Seaphorium is harmless enough, but once it's wet, it could blow iron forge out of the mountain. The chemical reaction can be diffused by mixing 4 components: lurker venom, crushed mogrosh crystal, a crockless tear, and this disarming colloid. Now tell Hindware before it's too late. And this quest I also picked up on the way here. Technically, it was on the way to turn. Well, it was kind of on the way here. Daily delivery. Greetings, traveler. Don't suppose you might be heading in the direction of Menethil, would you? If you're not, I'd suggest you stop there. It's a good place to purchase goods and even have a pint and relax. Now, if it just so happens that you're heading in that direction, I don't suppose you'd mind taking this bundle of crockless skins to James Holleran, the tanner. I'd do it myself, but my wife's been in quite a mood lately, and I'd like to put off facing her as long as possible. Alright, so, like I said, gotta turn that quest in. Gotta turn both these 2 quests in Menethil. And then I will be back in Wetlands as well to turn that quest in and doing whatever is left of this quest chain. One thing I will say, it does say mogrosh crystal. I'm kind of concerned that I can't actually do this quest chain, and I just forgotten. Because that is definitely a good chance of that. A crockless tier, which is fine. I'm assuming it's counting the crocklisks that are in the lake, in the loch itself up there. I'm calling it loch just because it is Loch Modan. But, they said they gave me something as well. Yeah, disarming colloid. In the lurker venom. There are spiders up there. I'm assuming that's what it is. But mogrosh, I don't think there's any mogrosh ogres that are not leets. So I don't know if that's even going to be possible. But we'll see, I suppose. Probably just going to walk over there to Menethil. It's not that far from here, I don't think, anyways. Yeah, it's still a good distance, I suppose, but whatever. Talk a little bit more, I guess. But yeah. So, possibility of Knights of the Republic, if I keep being in the SARS mood. As well as the other characters on WoW. The Forsaken Warlock, one of the priests, either the Night Elf or a High Elf. I might do both, and just like not at the same time though. It's gonna be one or the other right away, but I think the thing about either of them, if I decide to take it to make them connected to Erisandra or my Forsaken Warlock for that matter, I don't know how I'd make that work. Because other than making them a Shadow Priest, which would 100% work, I would like the idea of also using holy magic more normally, but maybe I could just make like the holy magic just a gameplay thing that I like to use while the shadow magic is what the character actually uses most of the time. I don't know. We'll see what I do with that one, but I do like my priest characters as well. I would say after warlocks, they are my favorite. They could even be my favorite. They're definitely the closest to warlocks as my favorite. All the other classes I either don't like as much, or I used to like more. I just don't like them as much anymore. Rogues are kind of in that category. I would say they're my third favorite. Hunters are still pretty good, but not my favorites as well either. Mages I used to think I was gonna like more, but I obviously don't, because Kyra I got bored of kind of quickly, which sucks. But Kyra was a test one that I wasn't really think I was gonna get very far with, so. What else? I don't know. I know I always got bored with shamans. I think druids are something I need to get. I'm gonna want to give a chance on here at some point. And I do have a character in mind for druids, but I'm not in the position to really do that character just yet. There's other characters I have in mind too that I might do at some point. I will probably do at some point. So long as Sword of Wild is here, I'm not gonna stop any of them. All right, James Holloran first.
King's honor, friend.
Oh there, warrior. Could I interest you in a pair of boots? Perhaps some newly cured skins. This is from Iodon, right? He hasn't delivered his skins to me in person for almost a week now. No doubt it's some differences with the wife. Maybe I'll have my wife go speak with Saida sometime.
For the Alliance.
I'm not doing this quest.
Go with honor,
yet.
friend.
I'll definitely say this episode doesn't have as much combat as I would have liked. Because I will say, if I can't do anything with the dark threat quest chain when I get back to Loch Modan, I might have to move my character elsewhere, even back here to Wetlands. In fact, while I'm here, I should probably remember about getting the flight path. Your report is full of bad news. I see the Dragon Maws are making a strong move into Algaz. Normally, the Dragon Maws just hide up in the hills. What made them surge into Algaz is still a mystery. Thank you, Kazaghal, and we'll probably want your help dealing with these orcs.
Be good.
At some point, because you are... It's a great quest. I cannot grab it. Also, I killed one more orc on my way through. Got a squirrel agility. Not a big deal, just wanted to say it. So yeah, I think by the time I actually get back to the dam, I'll say this actually. Never mind. When I get back, you'll see me at the dam, and worst comes to worst, to turn the quest in, then I move myself elsewhere again. So I'll see you then. And thank God I was actually recording this one. Alright. Should be cutting in about now. I did listen to the previous short recording, and I think I need to mess around with my audio settings a little bit more. I did mess with it slightly before I started this one, just so I say that now, but I'm going to do a little bit more of a thorough check. Because the settings I preferred for all my recordings, I don't think have been working as well recently, so... But that's not something I talk about too much right now. I just feel like it's too loud right now, and I don't know why it's gotten that much worse. But we'll see. So, I'm here to turn this quest in now, though. What is it that you bring from Ashlon? The disarming collar? The Seaphorium? Oh, heavens. Begin collecting the disarming materials immediately, Kazaghal. Lurker venom can be found on the indigenous spiders in Loch Modan. Crockless tears are found here in the loch as well, but a Mogrosh crystal will be very difficult to procure. The ogres to the northeast mine them, but the crystals are a very rare commodity. We need to be prepared to defuse a dark iron attack. Return to me once you've collected the needed items, and I will prepare the mixture. I don't think I can get the Mogrosh crystal, can I?
Let's get her back.
Decisions. One thing I will say, I did find another quest. I don't know why, but there's a quest that sends me back to Pilot Stonegear and Dun Morogh at Steel Grills Depot. Now, I'm probably gonna check that quest out.
Very good.
I'm gonna check that quest out, but I'm not sure if it'll lead to anything I can actually do now. So, because this has been a little short of a recording, because this one's only gonna be like a few minutes long for this part of it, and the previous one was only like 5 minutes. It's barely an hour, and I've done more walking around than fighting, so I want to find more to do. But in any case, I'll be right back when I eventually find something new. Sorry. All right, should be cutting in around now. So I am going to turn this quest in, but I did look ahead of time to see where it sends. I wasn't sure if it was third of WoW or if it was a WoW Classic one. I did forget about this quest. It's going to send me to Wetlands to do a quest over here. It's a quest I do want to do, but I'm still a little weak to do much in Wetlands. But I have another idea, but I'm just going to turn this in first.
You got my attention.
Hello, Kazaghal. You hear about the task I have, eh? It's good to see a young dwarf like yourself whose blood burns at the prospect of adventure. I heard that a rare ore, incandesite, was found in the Wetlands in a cave northwest of Algaz Gate. Incandesite is volatile stuff and hard to use without blowing yourself up. But I'm sure if it's melted the right way, if it could make cannon shells that pack a mighty punch. Give me incandesite ore, and I'll find someone brave enough to experiment with it. Oh, and to extract that ore from a vein, you'll need skill in mining. If you don't have it, then bring a friend who does to that cave. Wait, a 3 strength, 3 stamina? I can't use it anyways, but cloth, but it's 3 strength, 3 stamina? That's an interesting piece of gear. But, so, the new idea, and honestly, I think that some people might actually like this idea anyways. Something I forgot about, because I was thinking I couldn't do it yet, but honestly, I think I'm just the right level. It might be a little weak, but it's going to be a long travel. I'm going to be heading to Stonetalon Mountains. I think it's actually up here, because, yeah, to Bael Hardul. I'll be making my way there, and while I don't think I'm going to manage to do much in today's recording otherwise, so I will say this will be a bit of a boring recording. When I get there, I'll be starting up a, I think it'll be a lot more interesting because it's an area that doesn't exist outside of Turtle WoW. When I'm done there, I'll probably head back to the Wetlands, or I'll head down to the, to Redridge. So all I have down there anymore is Yowler's Paw in an unwelcome guest quest, so there's not much else to do on Kazaghal down there that I want to do. Alright, so I'm still tempted to just like call it an end to the video and start the next one in Bael Hardul, but I don't know. Oh, whatever. In any case, I think I'll see you in a second. It's gonna be a long journey for me, so I'm not sure when I'll start the next part of the recording. Sorry about that. All right, welcome back. So I haven't made my way to Bael Hardul yet, but I will be getting there in this episode probably. The way I got here was by going through the Barrens. It's relatively safe. It's a lower level, so I figured it was the easier way to do it. I had to get through the barrier, the Horde's barrier or guard wall or whatever you want to freaking call it. But I just need to get through here now. But if I had thought about this, I probably would have came from the north, because the other way I could have came was going all the way to Aberdeen through the ships and everything, and then making my way south. And the reason why I wish I kind of did that is because there was a quest up here that would send me there. Worst comes to worst, I'll go to it off camera as well. But for now, the idea is for the rest of this episode, I'm gonna pick up these quests, or at least one of them. I know one of them has to do with the Quill Boar, and then fight my way through there to get to Bael Hardul. Hey, so this will be the rest of the episode. When opportunity knocks. Oh wait, this is the elemental ones. Hang on a second. The cliffside. Yeah, well, I'll just pick it up. It's probably new anyways. Blasted Gizzon. We're going to be extremely late with our delivery, and that means less money. A goblin must always think about the future, and with us stuck here, that needs to be some creativity. Nearby, local earth elementals are wandering the cliffside, and perhaps there could be some profit made after all. My family always said when opportunity knocks, whatever that means. Either way, big shot, you go. Either way, big shot, you go and get some disturbed elemental cuffs and bring them to me. Sounds good, yeah?
Keep it real.
I just realized I don't think I'm getting anything from that quest.
Yeah.
Oh, what a cute little eagle. I was about to say owl. Jesus. Back on track. This is the quest I was meant to pick up. We're way off schedule, and now we're missing supplies. One wrong turn and everything turns belly up. Hey, wait a second. You look like you could handle a few Quill Boar. We almost walked directly into the dreaded Bramblethorn Pass. Luckily for me, I realized it when the stinking pigs came running at us. I turned everything around, and Big Hork here scared them off. Not before they took a bunch of supplies from our wagons, though. If I am to keep my job, I need those supplies back. Maybe you can help me out. Head to the northwest of here, into Bramblethorn Pass down the road, and gather 8 stolen crates.
Have a good one.
And I will say, there is stuff I was planning to do off camera that I completely forgot about, so some stuff will have to wait. And I'm not sure if I'll be doing the Earth Elemental one, because I didn't see Earth Elementals. I just looked ahead and saw the Quill Boars, which is fine. Which is fine. Very warm in here right now. Alright. Wait, that's just a boar. That's not even the quill boar. That's a quill boar. I feel like this audio sounds a little weird. Of course, I'm going to pick up copper now that I'm here. I'm probably going to be coming through here soon on my Goblin Lork as well, but Bael Hardul is an alliance town, so I kind of have to do this one on here. Plus, I intended to come here. I just forgot. I almost forgot about it. Don't I have to get crates? Am I picking it right off of them, or am I stolen crates? Ah, right there. You guys are... Oh, crap. That's all good. Another crate. I didn't see any more crates over there, so I'm not sure if it's even worth... Oh, hang on. Right there, yep. Sorry about that. Not that I really need it for this, but I got plenty. What's with the ladder? Yeah, I guess it's probably for repairs or something. I guess you don't really need to have a second floor to have a ladder. But yeah, the idea for the rest of this episode is to make it to Bael Hardul. I'm not gonna be doing any quests there until the next episode, whenever it comes around. Plus, I might wait to turn the quest in too. We'll see on that one. Definitely should have came through the north. I feel like it would have been a lot emptier. A lot easier to get there. Ah, a mage. Yeah, there's nothing over here. I have to keep just following it more or less. Actually, can I go? No, I can't go down. In fact, I'm supposed to go up. Really? Oh, it just drops down here. It's not like a. It's not fall. It's just a down. It's just a slope. Should be more. I'm not gonna fight anything I don't need to. Trappers, actually. Yeah, well. Oh, crap. I can't kill quickly.
Thanks a lot.
Copper vein up ahead. It sucks that he just took those, because the whole reason why I came over here so I could loot them, but whatever. There's one over there too, but... Oof. I guess maybe they're just getting tougher the deeper we go. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I swear, this Tauren takes it because I'm trapped. Nah, he's busy fighting. But yeah, I'm not sure who I'm going to send this stuff to, but I have the... I have the Shadow Spell damage and the Shadow Wand. So I'm either going to be sending it to the Warlock or the Priest when I go to start them. As well as the 2 black pouches. We'll see, though. I think it's only fair that I take one, because he took one. He actually took 2, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Alright. Yeah. Am I going up there? Yeah, it looks like it. I might be able to make my way up there just from here. But I'd be missing out on the copper vein. Yeah, I'll head back to turn these quests in afterwards. I feel like it's just... It's a lot of enemies to fight through. I like the area though. It's very interesting. Was this a classic thing or no? No, whatever. Plus, the quest I might get from the new area might also give me... Ooh, oh, that's a little too far away. I don't think I can get it. Let's see. Yeah, no, that is like pretty much foot of the the hills. Might be able to get the... Do you have a crate? You do not. Might be able to get the copper over there, but I'm not sure if I'll go for it or not. Don't really need it that badly, so... Level 19 Crow Using the demoralizing shell, it's only really good if... Well, it's better to only use it when I have multiple... Ooh, bandit cloak of the monkey. Not sure if it'll be sold or used, but we'll see. Oh god. No more of that. That was a waste of that. That was better. Best way to fight is by being drunk. I will say though, I think nope, there's still more of them. Man, there's a lot of these guys. I suppose the whole thing is Bramblethorn Pass. I'm assuming this is a Turtle WoW exclusive. I really do like this area. This is an interesting area for them to add in. Bramblethorn Spirit. Yeah. Let's make this ghost bleed. Because, you know, that's impossible. I'm definitely gonna try getting this, making sure I get the bags sorted out. I'm assuming, like, I'm only halfway through the Bramblethorn Pass, but I have a feeling if these are gonna be undead up here, that it's not gonna be this. I'm not gonna be finding any more of the crates. But like I said, since I'm not think I'm turning it in anyways just yet, it might be fine. Plus, those earth elementals apparently are elsewhere, unless they're up here somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, this part is just all undead. Yeah, I don't see any of the crates, which would make sense. I don't think the undead would really waste their time raiding for crates unless they are working alongside the living. Yeah, there's a lot of tin. There's a lot. Well, these are mountains, I suppose. What's with the sound? That is definitely a strange choice from Turtle WoW. Why does it? Because water has its own sound everywhere in the game. Why would they make that one sound like that? Do they not know where the water sound files are and don't really have good access to it? I don't know. Especially over time, I feel like that's a little weird. I'm not sure. There's got to be a reason for it, but I don't see why they would give it a different sound. It's not a bad sound, but when all water sounds the same, it's weird to have water sound different. And a specific thing of water sound different. I don't think it's Mayan anyways. I suppose it could be. Now you, I guess I'm going to attack them. I love making incorporeal spirits bleed. I actually am going the right way without even realizing it. I thought I was supposed to go elsewhere, but good. This works. But yeah, it does suck. I'm gonna have to go back to find the another crate, but whatever, not a big deal. At least I'm fighting a lot of things for the rest of the video. A bunch of things. Showing off a new area. Yep. Alright. And here we are. Bael Hardul. Total WoW exclusive area. Dwarven settlement in the Stonetalon Mountains. A couple quests to pick up too, just from what I could see. I already knew there was gonna be a good amount to do here when I looked it up a while ago, back before I even started Kazaghal. But
how are you? Keep your feet on the ground.
Nice. All right. Well, here we are in Bael Hardul. I'm gonna take a look at the quests. Off camera, I am probably still gonna make my way back to towards Ashenvale and see if I can pick up that quest just to get a little bit of extra experience. But we'll see. I'll figure it out. But I think this has gone on long enough now. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry that the video was all over the place. If I should have looked up about the Dark Threat quest chain a little bit more heavily, because I forgot that there was it was kind of stuck behind an elite area. How about we just look through this area? I know all these are just redone, just reused assets anyways, but it's whatever. Just curious what it looks like. But yeah. I'm very all over the place with today's episode. I do apologize for that, but I don't really feel like I had anywhere else to really go too much, and I feel like this was a great time to go to Bael Hardul. I am planning on going to Wetlands when I'm all set over here, unless I want to try doing more in Loch Modan or in Redridge. It's gonna be between these It's going to be between Loch Modan, where I'm at now, and Redridge, before I go to Wetlands and then move on from there as time goes on.
What can I do for you?
But yeah, I'm not going to pick up any of these quests now. I'm going to wait for the next one, but I am going to take a look at them because I want to get an idea of what I'm going to be needing to do.
How are you?
It's very... I really like that they actually added a Dwarven city here. Because the fact... You don't see Dwarf cities too often. It's just over in the Eastern Kingdoms, and then... what was it called? Bael Modan? No, not Modan. I forget what it was called, but there's a Dwarven settlement in the Southern Barrens that I think I can also get a quest from, but I think it's like 1, maybe 2, but still. And now to check out the pub. Yeah, this is a great area for them to be in, I will say. Oh, wow, there's quite a few quests here. Interesting.
Interesting.
Alright, it looks like the entire next episode is going to be here. I was worried there was only going to be a couple quests to do, and I was going to have to go back after, but no, they added quite a bit to this one. I like it. Because I will say, there's a lot of areas that they added to Turtle WoW that does look nice, and it's really... Wow, another quest. That adds a lot to the zones that they're added to, but a lot of them end up being emptier because they're meant to be ruins. I will say, I like that I'd rather have them... I'd rather have the ruins than nothing at all. But being able to actually get quests in areas I've never been in before is going to be doubly nice. So, while it's not a new zone, it will be a new quest hub. It is a new quest hub. I don't know why I say will be. I'm not sure how long it's been in Turtle WoW, but it's definitely probably one of their older changes to it. Yeah, it's probably going to be one of the, some of the original Turtle WoW content you'll see on here for a little bit, because I am going to be doing Gilneas at some point. I'm not sure what Alliance characters are going to go there, except for a warrior/hunter I'll do eventually on a human. But the Forsaken Warlock will 100% be going there. 100% undoubtedly going there. What else was there? Baelor, when it gets added, is also going to be gone too. Now, there's a zone that's going to be added up here. Called Northwind, I think. Now, I can't imagine that being a possibility for a horde to go to. It'd be very strange. Maybe there's a chance of it, but we'll see. But I would imagine it's just going to be an alliance only, meaning I will want to actually find a good alliance character to send there when that happens. Maybe the priest I'm thinking about doing. If I do a high elf priest, will go there. It'd be better for a human. In fact, maybe the same hunter I'm talking about for Gilneas will go there too. We'll see. But I'm looking forward to doing this. I'd honestly be able to imagine that I can do this today too, but I have a lot of editing to do for this current video because of all the traveling I just had to do. And I do think I'm probably going to do other characters, whether it's going to be Lorethiel or even Vargak, or Lork for that matter, or it might be something new completely. We'll see. But anyways, I know I already started doing the outro more or less, but I did want to show it off for this video rather than wait for the next one, because then I could just walk around, pick up all the quests. You guys can get another look at it at that point too. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.